Hey guys, Andy here again. Finally got around to doing an update video for the FTX Vantage, where I've got it up to now. As I say, if you look at it from my first one, it looks completely and utterly different on the front and the rear. So I'll go over the reasons why I've done it and why I think this is about as good as I can possibly get it for how I actually want to run it, which tends to be a lot of street car park runs and everything like that. So it's going to be a lot of tarmac runs and everything like that, so which is the reason why I've done what I've done. Firstly, I'll go over the front. As you remember, originally I had this on the front, which was the aluminium bumper. Thought it was great when it was originally running. Turned out to be absolutely useless. Main reason being is when it was actually being used as a bumper, if it took a hit, it would bend. And unfortunately, when it does bend, it keeps its position as such. So it was bending, hitting the wheels, and unfortunately staying there. So it was rubbing permanently against the tyres and completely destroying them. So literally every time it so much just touched a single thing, I had to go back to the car and bend it back. So it was, unfortunately, while it looked all right, it was completely and utterly useless. So that has had to go into the no-no pile. So if you remember from last time, stay away from aluminium. Aluminium's great if you're just doing like a skid plate on the bottom, fantastic, where it has no bend in it. But for practicality on a front bumper, forget about it. Obviously, I tried Tufnol as well. Tufnol, while is amazingly light and incredibly strong, has absolutely zero flex in it whatsoever. So as you can probably just about see from this one, I built it all. I attempted to bend it in order to get the curve up, and it snapped straight away. So again, Tufnol, brilliant material, but has zero flexing. Tufnol will possibly be another option for doing a basing. Obviously, it'd be even lighter than the aluminium and just as strong, but again, it has no flex whatsoever. So, as you say, this one does has a slight bend. All of them do have a slight kick up on the base. Could be a problem for doing that. You might get away with doing it a little bit because the kick up's very slight on this car, but I'd stay with aluminium for the base. So, what have I gone to now? This I found works absolutely perfect. This and the Truggy version is the Carnage. All the parts are completely and utterly interchangeable. Now, I found this from the Truggy, which was their front bumper. So all I bought is the Carnage front bumper. All it does is attach to the base like the other one, attaches to your shock tower, and is very rigid and sturdy. Works absolutely brilliantly. So that works absolutely great. But you'll also see I've added a slight bumper made out of a sheet of nylon that I bought myself, and I'll go over the reason for that in a second. Vice versa as well, the rear wing that I had, the one that I upgraded it to, while great, unfortunately after quite a few knocks, just cracked and broke. I thought it had a lot of give in it, it turned out it didn't. When you do buy your bumpers, try and find out some reviews on them. Some of them are very flexible, some of them are not. The one I bought wasn't. As you can probably see up here as well, I've got the boards which I've upgraded to now. I had exactly the same problem with this. It had quite hard knocks on the back. It is relatively sturdy, but unfortunately it snapped the Borza wing as well. Again, they're very useless. Now, HPI on this one that I found do an upgraded one, which is the second generation one, which is the added scoops down at the bottom. They drop the the wing down to these added scoops at the bottom, supposedly give it extra downforce, but anyway, that's not really important. What is important that I found out is this has a huge amount of flex, which is what you want. Watch this. I can bend this all the way around until it touches with no give whatsoever on all sides, just bends all the way around. That is never going to break. The only thing that's going to break on that is going to be where it connects to, but generally that tends to be rock solid. Now, if you can find one for this on the 110 scale, great, go for that. But what I've done, even cheaper, because it cost me virtually nothing, is just to build exactly the same when I built that out on a nylon wing. So all it is a piece of nylon that I've just very slightly curved myself. I could have done it slightly better, but I do like the look of it. If you look down on it straight, all it does, it looks very slimline like the car does. Now, the main reason for me adding that piece in conjunction with this was what I found out was, although the upgraded shock towers are strong, if they take any grinding along, if the car flips over and hard bangs, they will snap right along this piece here, which unfortunately it did do. So the reason why I've done it is now, so when it flips over, now, if you can see, the shock towers are completely off the floor, and what it does now is it rocks on this front bumper, the rear wing, and now when it turns over, it just rotates between the wheels, the wing, the corner of the wings, and the wheels. Them shock towers now are completely and utterly always off the ground. So when it goes into like multiple spins, crashes, it will keep all your damage off your top of your shock towers. That's the only reason why I picked that, and it's also a reason why I picked this Carnage front bumper here. It gave me that nice huge sweep along the front in order to bolt it onto. Obviously, for aesthetics, on a 1.6, it does look a little cumbersome at the front. So you need to think, what do you want, aesthetics or practicality? Do you want to replace a lot of crap on your car, or do you want it to survive? This are fine. If you run it on a lot of tarmac, will keep your car rock solid, protect your front, protect all your front shock towers, protect all all your front hubs and everything like that on the front that's connected to this, and makes it nice and rock solid, and also protects your top of your shocks, top of your body, and all the rest of it. Build it out in nylon yourself. It is 100% durable. You'll find that is virtually impossible to break. I've not been able to break it. I could take a hammer to that and nothing would break whatsoever. I said you can build it better than that. I said I did one for my Vorza as well. Just get that quickly out. I built that one for the Vorza. All I've done is exactly the same. Curved it. I've curved up the side scoops as well and created a nice one for the Vorza. That one works absolutely amazingly on the Vorza. But as I said, I found these one that I bought from Proline. I ordered these as I was before I'd actually made this. So because I've ordered them and bought them, I may as well use them. And I've not been able to destroy that whatsoever. So in terms of price, whatever, it's up to you what you choose to do. Nylon works brilliantly. It's indestructible. It's very, very rigid once you've bent it. Superb. As I said, you could colour them as well. If you check out Squirrels, he'll tell you exactly how to do it. Just using fabric dye, just use the RIT dye. Works absolutely brilliantly. You could just blend, colour them to black. Basically like what I've done here. So yeah, if you use RIT dye to do it, you can do it like I've done on the Vorza there. Again, I've built what you would normally get for a front bumper. Again, just built out of nylon, cut it, shaped it, bent it upwards, and I've dyed that with the RIT dye. Works absolutely brilliant. So as I said, I've done that on the, if you turn it over, I've also built a rear skid plate. Again, exactly the same. So you've got the front bumper, the rear skid plate, all done out of clear nylon. And I've just coloured them with the RIT dye. Works brilliantly. So you could probably do that with that, turn them black as well. Keep it all colour-coded with the rest of the car. So, as I said, I haven't really changed anything else on the car. I put a heat sink on the motor, that's about it. But apart from that, I've not really done anything else. So, what I'll do is hopefully when the roads actually dry out a bit, I'll give you a proper bashing video of this. It works absolutely great. So cheers guys, see you soon.